Let's hope this gonna work. I don't have no idea if it's gonna work. We're just trying this here. Probably can't even see me. Be alone, but understand we're not meant to be alone. Be alone, because that's when ideas are born. But if you spend too much alone on your phone, even the closest story will feel so far away, and even the you won't have much memories. You won't have much stories, and you'll be missing on life lessons. If you don't go out much and talk to people. So that's all I got to say. I need to move out. I told you the story of like long time ago as we walk this hill was same right, same wise, likewise. Just it's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. Three friends said to six wisdom, and they went to this mountain, started climbing because they heard the wise man is on the top of the mountain. And so they climbed. The journey was full of struggles, both mental and physical challenges. When they got to the top of the mountain, they didn't find the wise man. So they assumed he just went out and he soon returned. So he waited for the wise man to come back. And as they were waiting, others came seeking the wisdom of the wise man. Our friend told them he was not the wise man, but he sat and listened to their stories, and he shared his perspective. Along the way, he became the wise man. So I don't know what lesson you can take from this, but eh, we come across a lot of people every day, and we just assume that they're not wise enough. If you just learn to listen to everyone's perspective and extract the value from each conversation, we learn a lot. Because wisdom is not something you hit when you hit the age of 80. It's something that you collect over the years, year after year. All of these pieces of experiences that you go through, if you reflect on them, you can then become the wise man. And knowledge is something like lemonade. The more you drink, the more you're dirty, and you never not dirty, thirsty. I don't have different vocabularies, so you never really get full of it. You always want more. Knowledge is never enough, and if you want to obtain a new form of knowledge, you just want to go over the edge of what is known. We are all getting older, but how many of us are becoming wiser? When we used to be younger, we wished to be older, and we used to ask a lot of questions. We got older, we wish we stayed younger, and we stopped asking questions. You should always ask question after question until they tell you to stay quiet. That's how you learn the most. That's actually how the best in the world used to learn. No. So as we get older, we value the, the health more, and we understand that health is wealth, some even may say. Now, if you disagree and you say, no, wealth is in the money, money is just a tool and it's not the goal. Of course, you want many tools, so each tool can be used for the right job. Is this the right place you're gonna go? We're back again. Please, I found the quiet place. You know, so it's not really quiet, but speaking about natural talent, what do you believe in as natural talent is mostly a myth and non-source reality? Because you're missing the overnight. What are you talking? Everyone that you think he got the overnight success have put in the training, have put in tonight, tomorrow, too many nights before. You have seen them shining. It's what you do in the when you shadow. It's got you in the light, shining. I keep thinking about Emma Chamberlain because I'm studying YouTube now. I've been studying her. Let me get you closer to me because you can't even see me. So. Nope. False. False place. So, as I was telling you, Emma Chamberlain have got 80 subscribers in the first month, and then she posted daily, and then she got to 4,000. That got her to like 4,000 subscribers, and then the next month she jumped to 150,000, and then a month later she starts gaining 100k every month, so on till 2018 she hit a million, and then a month later she hit another million. You got the idea. So that's just because I'm studying her. I don't know how this can help you. It's my stuff. So just that to tell you. So what if I told you that everyone will get an overnight success, even you, including you and me? The question is, head. Thank you. The question is, are you gonna be awake for that night to come, or are you asleep? Because, you know, I always say that the one night will come after 1,000 nights, but I haven't even put 1,000 video, not even 100 video. Trust me. So how can I expect that overnight to come? Speaking about the videos and the content stuff, I'm I'm required to put more. It's about showing up every night and believing in this process, believing in this journey before nobody believe in you. You know, you got like waves here and there, like supportive people who can see the vision, but nobody can see it as clear as you. And only if you believe, then you can keep pushing through the hardest nights. I'm gonna speak about more of this later toward the end of the video, so stay tuned. So as I was speaking about these nights, I just remember night after night, week after week, you know, month after month, year after year, nothing will happen. And the truth is, the matter of fact, thank you, like, a little bit further to you. You're not gonna believe it, but nothing's gonna happen, 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 and then everything's gonna happen. It's like the 80-20 rule. You need to learn a lot about those mental models because they teach you more than you may imagine. And this idea of you're not gonna be doing anything is wrong because you're doing a lot, but it's unseen. It's like a work beneath the surface. It's hidden, and you're just scratching the surface, and you feel like nothing is happening. Like I said, but it's all a setup for the exponential growth that's gonna happen in the last 2 years. And the worst part is that you never know when it's gonna happen. That's 2 years. You're always gonna think this is the year. It's everything gonna change, and the next year you say the same thing, and the next year and every other year. That's why you gotta have the belief. Every year it might be the year. It might be the year, and you can only track it backward. After it happened, those 2 years, then you can look back and figure out the past 8 years. So I'm just gonna stop now because people are just walking. I'm gonna walk and finish the rest of the lessons down the highway. So, you know, if you truly grasp the idea that I just told you, this is gonna take 10 years, and there's nothing you can do about it except laughing and accepting. And you know, there is a relief in it. You start enjoying the process, and you know, loving the boring process is it's gonna make it a little hard. It's actually the beginning of getting good at what you do, because then all you focus on is the process, and it's not the result anymore. The result, I don't know how to put this in words, but the reward is not in the result anymore, but in the input, as it's in the process. That's what you got your reward from. I am enjoying right now filming this video, even if I'm like sounding awkward, but I'm enjoying this challenge. I'm enjoying like figuring it out, and nobody have figured it out. Not speaking about the videos, but anything in life that you want to learn, anything that you want to do, have been done by someone. But at the same time, I mean, except that you're trying to do something that have never been before. That's a different level. But I want you to know that everything is figurable. Someone have figured it out, and someone have done it. So do others can. You can either learn from them, or you can figure it out on yourself. Just having the belief and the idea that you can figure it out. You can say yes now and figure it out later. It's always a good mindset. I'm looking around because there's a good kind of sunset. Let me show you that image. I know you can see the quality. What a video quality, huh? You can see that. Oh wait a minute, I'm stupid. I can just flip the camera like that. Probably people can see it. Let's walk a little bit. Let's walk to the next point. I even forget the next point. Every time I wanna walk, my brain gets erased. Phew, wiped out. Forget everything I was gonna tell you. All the points. Maybe we should move on of these topics to speaking about other things like people and stuff. This is I don't remember. This is the chair I used to like sit on. No, closer. Oh, soon we'll reach the sweet spot. This is square here. It's not like it's not New York Square. This is like a square that I always wanted to sit on. I want to try something creative. Like this is a creative shot I want to try. This new haircut is stupid. I know. I look ugly. I look. I don't know how I look. I look weirdo. Weirdo. So, you know, everything is figurable, like I told you. But if you wait until you figure out everything, it's too late. Because, however, it's really not because it's too late. When you know everything, somebody else have also figured it out and have done it before you. And it's never good when you don't challenge yourself and start before you're even ready. It's always better to start and then figure it out later. So, best advice I can tell you is to start before you're ready. That's actually most of the successful people you know about. They have done it before they were ready. This is, one more thing I want to tell you. I need to check my notes. I actually had notes here. I forgot about it. I'm gonna read it to you. So there's like stop waiting for that someone to come and save you because it's not gonna show up, and whatever. So I'm not organized, so I need to do the like editing later to organize the ideas. We prefer to succeed in our imagination rather than we fail in reality, and it's just a stupid idea. Just to like much rather to fail and fail forward and fail faster, because that is like putting yourself. The, the faster you fail, the more forward you're setting up yourself for success. So this is not a good video. I think this is the spot. So again, every time I see the video, I just forget the idea. I need to check again. So okay, I got it. So worrying does not empty tomorrow of its joy. No, wait. Oh yeah. So worrying does not empty tomorrow of its trouble. It's empty today of its joy. And someone is laughing out about me. So and these things happen outside in the street. So I won't even believe in what you do. Makes sense in the future. So I just forget the idea again. Yeah, we worry. We worry now. We suffer more in our imagination than we do in reality, and all the other quotes about overthinking. I just realized what I didn't fully realize yet is that when I'm overthinking, which I do a lot, I'm underdoing. I also don't do anything kind of. So I start measuring, or I'm about to start measuring overthinking versus overdoing, and you really can never overdo. And you may start now assume, oh, like, oh, then you're gonna hit burnout. Burnout doesn't come from actually doing a lot. It comes, in my belief, from losing the meaning and the message behind what you're doing. So when you lose, like, this is like a relaxing place, sleeping here. So when you start losing like the meaning behind what you do, and you just start doing the actions, but you don't have the message behind it and the vision, you kind of lost your way around it, and then of course become meaningless. Therefore it just gets you tired. That's how you feel the burnout, I think. I mean, this is what I believe. Slide in here, having fun, enjoying the night. I need to leave now because I live far down the hill. Not the dog now is coming down here, bro. They're gonna attack me. The gang is here. So finishing on the thought of the, burnout. If you feel physically exhausted, it's not because of burnout. It's just because you're physically tired. You need to sleep, and you're gonna rest. So, and if you hit sleep like me, it's mostly because of two reasons. Reason number one, you don't get dreams, or even worse, you get nightmares. Easy solved. Get into like lucid dreaming mode. So reason number two, it's just you feel like dreaming is or sleeping is a waste of time. When you learn lucid dreaming, it's not. Plus, it just saves energy. Even if the time is being lost, the energy is being stored, and it's been actually gained. You're charging yourself, and that energy will be transformed later into input during the day. And just think about this idea. Maybe we sleep more during our awakening hours. We sleep on our lives, like I'm doing right now. I'm just getting, I'm, how do I say it? I'm being drifted away. So think about all the hours that we spend thinking and not focusing and not doing. Isn't that sleeping now? Time to walk because I'm sleeping on my. Speaking about time, actually, let's give you this point before I leave. So now that your ticket is time and the clock is ticking, and if you spend it scrolling and tick tock, by the time you get awake, your clock will be broken. That felt like a poem. Shit, I'm smart. Poetry, I'm gonna become like a. What is his name? I was gonna say Leonardo DiCaprio. No, Shakespeare. Yeah, Shakespeare. Alright. So I'm gonna share some thoughts on the evolution of friendship and why you need to spend less time with friends and more time with strangers. To explore what's the level and how lasting the relationship is gonna still hold, and how it feels to connect with strangers and turn them into friends, and see where this can be taken and what opportunities gonna be open and doors. Those are just thoughts, like I said, they're not even organized. I'm just gonna examine and push them to the edge and test them this year and see if they will like hold true, or I will just change them. But I can just tell you already that the friendships I'm making, this is a good restaurant. You wanna check here next time? When we're rich, we can eat here. Also, I want you to focus less about perfecting the journey and more about progressing in this journey. Because if you're not progressing, you're procrastinating. Actually, I know that you know most of the answers to the question you have and the steps you need to take and all of these details. You're just waiting for a better answer. And you're not even looking, actually. What you're really doing is you're procrastinating your way into this next step and the next piece of knowledge, rather than just taking the action and doing what's necessary. It's the doing parts that we're missing, and not the knowing. We know most of the things that we have to do, we just don't do it. Ooh, that's deep, huh? Like entry level. So we're gonna enter. I just thought of it. I was gonna next one was I want to say yes, you know, and stuff. You just like we just say yes and enter the song. So yeah, which one should you say more than like yes or no? I'm gonna just talk about the law, the recording, the evil, how you're poor, hungry. You don't even focus on the points. The law, that's why you're problem often. Another point I want to make, which is the life you want to create yourself, actually, you have to condition yourself that's and criteria that's required to make you happy. I'm just saying that what if you take those criteria that you have set yourself and just assume maybe your life will get happy. You just get happy instantly. You don't need the condition. You have to do stuff that I need this kind of life. I need to live out this car. I need to have this kind of house and have this pool. I need to follow this things that Yeah, the town lights in the window, you worry, I need to watch all, go to Dubai, go with this like Hunter Mall, shopping, and all of these things that you said yourself like, hey, you know, what do you call myself to the other two also. So, yeah, I'm just gonna count again. See it? The next time. People look at me like I'm very awkward because this is like I said, what's normal to do in my city. Not much, especially I'm speaking in English and people here speak different language, so I'm just like making eyes. Guys, let me show you a little bit. Here's like B-rolls. Make the video engaging. I think that I was not holding the microphone in the previous clip, so you probably have lost the audio. You didn't hear anything. I'm not gonna record this again. I'm just gonna like keep going to the next level. So one step I want to say is this: always assume the best in a person until proven the opposite otherwise by the person himself. Just don't listen to the people who told you this is a bad person. You don't judge him until you see in his actions. Another one is it's like if I want to become an extraordinary, and I said this in reverse, I should probably reverse the idea by saying always do a little extra, be extra, like walk an extra, speak an extra, and just you become an extraordinary. So there's a little extra thing I'm gonna take, extra action or an extra piece that I'm about to take. So let's hope this is being registered, or otherwise it's all wasted. Something you may not know about me is that I fear those stairs because of Final Destination movies, but I'm gonna take the risk and just go and jump into them. So, oh my god, I always forget to like flip the camera. How do I flip it? Like, no, this one. Let's just. Here we go. Something I forgot to tell you also. I was just there in a restaurant and I got to know two people. Now, we didn't talk on the deep stuff, we just talked generally, and I just asked in a weird moment for his contact, and he was like, "What? My contact? Okay, I mean, yes, take this." And then we didn't get it, but I got his number. So, but I still feel like I can turn this into a good friendship. So, this is about the topic of friendship and how can you invest in them. Why should you have like a few that you truly consider like a friend and truly care about and help and do, like you give them all that you got, which is money, energy, time, all that you got. Wait, no, it's the stairs. This is the scary moment, guys. Hey, yo, I did it. I feel like I'm gonna fall. So what I was gonna say, and then in exchange, one day you will have. Like I'm losing my mind now. This is so scary, but it's just wait for it. So tonight's gonna turn the first of the year, and this is like, oh, we reached the end, happy. So I think I'm gonna leave now. Store. Before I leave, let's maybe finish some last thoughts on this place here. Introductory to what many would tell you, I personally believe that you become happier by putting others above you and thinking about them and helping them and investing in them. It's just my personal belief. One more thing. Remember the ones that you used to hang out with them all the time, speaking about the friends, and those are the real ones, the ones that stayed all this time. Remember when life have separated you and got you all, each one on the side? It's time to find your way back to them. And one more point I want to share, which is, as we leave in here, the store, I want to tell you this last point, and it's about there will be gray seasons and a lot of dark times in our life, and will be people who are gonna be. You need to find the ones that are shining stars and lightening your nights. It could be. It's like I always get stressed. I don't know why when I'm with noise. If I recorded this video at home, I promise you guys, I will be very confident. I will sound very cool. I will like my English will go properly, and my tonality will be stronger or something. But outside, it's boring. It's Oh, chicken. I need not to wash my walk because I need to take shower. Yeah, finally the dark seasons are coming toward us, the black nights. So please get ready, have the proper guidelines. So see you in the next time. This is the end of the year, and this is the start of the new you.